Today's class is intended to quickly get you from a state of stress into a state of calm, and we all need that every once in a while. So the first thing we're going to do is place your hands on your heart and just take a moment to acknowledge the fact that you are here doing this right now. And then put the hands to the belly. Feel your core center, your lower energy center. And think of starting to breathe into this area to help bring your energy down. Now let's look at our stance. I'm going to talk for a moment about the Qigong stance. So I want you to notice here a line really from like the center or front of your heel through the top of your head. Feel like you have an axis holding you right in the center line. So when you bend your knees, you stay on that. What you don't want to do is bend your knees and stick your bottom out, or bend your knees and drop your hips forward. That's too much strain in your knees. It's really, they say sit but don't sit. And you feel like there's just a very high stool behind you. So the low back is long. And that way the hips and the back can be relaxed. The pressure is in your muscles, not your joints. We're gonna start bouncing, making this really light. If you've taken any of my videos or classes, you know that I always shake. But right now we're starting small. Let the vibration begin in the heels and let it slowly build its way into your body through your legs. When it starts to organically happen, let your arms start to shake too. And it might take you longer than it's taking me. That's absolutely fine. And eventually your organs, your shoulders, all of your tissues start to shake. And the shake, the vibration, begins to take over your body. Let it have a life of its own. Keep it soft and supple. Allow your arms to start to come up. We're taking all of that panicky or frantic energy and we are starting to shake it up so we can reorganize it into a calmer, smoother, grounded sense of energy. Right now, my palms are in. I'm loosening up the wrists. This is great if I've been typing or texting. And a few more times, let it slow itself down and then stop and feel the vibration in all of your cells and all of your tissues. They're alive and active. Reach down, sink down, and gather energy up from the earth, grounding energy, pulling it into your abdomen, and bring that energy into the body. Feel that earth grounding energy. Bring it to your kidneys. Rub your kidneys. The kidneys are like the low back area, just kind of above the navel level if you can reach there with your hands. If you can't, just place them anywhere on your low back. And then let the hands come down. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up, gathering up universal energy. And then press your palms up and fold the body forward. Bend your knees as much as you need to here to keep your back long and relaxed. Slide your hands up the backs of the legs, back to the low back or kidney area, and we're going to tip into a bit of a back bend. Only what's right for you today. Then fold yourself forward, hands are on the kidney still. Slide the hands down the backs of the legs, down the bladder channel, then up the inner thighs, up the kidney channel and groin, up into the belly to about the height of the lungs, and then you sink the energy back down again. We're going to do this again. We're going to open up, lift up the energy, stretch your palms upwards, and then lengthen down. I'm going to show you what I want you to make sure you do here is bend your knees so your back stays flat and long. You don't want to strain your back. And let yourself come down just as much as you're comfortable here. The back of the legs all the way up the back of the body to the head. This is our bladder channel. The hands come up. We find the kidneys. The bladder and the kidney are paired in Chinese medicine. Don't stick your bottom out. Bring your hips forward, engage your glutes, stretch the front of your belly, and just float your heart up to let the front of your body stretch. And then stretch your spine back forward again. Slide your hands again down the backs of your legs, over the tops of your feet. Think of sliding, brushing the lymph up, your fluids from your legs, brushing up through your abdomen, up towards your heart, and then let the energy sink down again. Our kidneys have to do with stress in Chinese medicine. So what we're doing here is we are releasing excess stress from the body, excess stress from the kidneys, harmonizing the kidney and the bladder, and helping to get a smooth flow, how we process what we're taking in and how we release what is impure and keep what is pure. A big part of stress is that we hold on too much to that which is toxic or impure. We might feel like we have to try to control it or hold it, but we'd like to be able to let it flow and let it go. Letting the hands come up one more time here, and then letting them sink down. Let it flow, let it go. Now we're going to knock on the sacrum. Let the sacrum, the tissue in that low back, this is one of the places that we hold a lot of tension. And then very softly knock on your kidneys like you're trying to shake out the filters. Massage with your knuckles through the low back. If your shoulders can't go that high, that's fine. Just go as high as you can. And now we're going to do a bit of a shoulder stretch. So interlace your fingers and stretch up. Turn your palms as they get up overhead and stretch your armpits out. We have a lot of lymph vessels in the armpits. Now your arms might not be able to get straight. That's okay. Just keep them bent. And then open the arms down by your sides. And now we're going to do something with a little more energy here. So you're going to start pressing one hand forward and the other hand draws back. This action helps to harmonize our liver and our spleen. The emotions related to this are anger and resentment, it's part of the liver, and worry and anxiety, which is part of the spleen. So we press and we pull, and we press and we pull, and we're smoothing the flow of the liver and spleen, decongesting those unhealthy emotions. As we go faster, we begin to pick up the pace, pick up the energy, only go whatever speed works for you. And then we breathe in the opposite emotions. Go slowly here. Turn your palm, make a grip slowly, and pull it back. The opposite emotions here with the liver, opposite of the anger is benevolence, gratitude, compassion. And opposite of the spleen, opposite of our worry and anxiety, is openness, trust, and nurturing. Exhale the negative emotion and draw in the positive emotion to balance. The negative emotions may serve us sometimes, but they can also be too much if they're not allowed to move through the body, and then they can damage our organs and, damage our life a little bit. Relax the palms and let go. And receive golden light, healing light into the hands. Turn your palms down and rest on pillars of light. Feel the balance in your palms and your soles, feeling steady. Now we're going to smooth out. Imagine that your hands are smoothing over the earth. This one helps harmonize worry and anxiety, stress. Smooth it out. Step slowly and gently. Notice my feet are wider now. And just picture your hands smoothing across the earth. If you want to challenge it, you can get lower as I'm doing here, but you can also stay higher. Our earth energy can draw us down, grounded, moving like a snake, side to side, smoothing out the energy just as low as your body wants to go today. And you know, this could even be done in a chair. Just feeling this action. The intention is the exercise. With Qigong, the intention is the exercise. Where your mind goes, the chi flows. Now we're going to anchor through that leg as you reach through. You anchor through the opposite leg as you reach through. And let it get smaller and higher once again. Smaller and higher. Until it begins to contain that grounded energy into the body. And feel that. Now focus on the big toes. Press down through that right big toe as you lift up through the left on the inhale. And then as you exhale, the hands come down the front like rain, focusing into the second toe. Our big toe is connected to our spleen. These are both part of our earth meridians. Inhaling up as though evaporating water floats up, and exhale like rain, sinking down the stomach channel, which is the pair to our spleen. Those two make up our earth element in the body. Inhaling up and exhaling, calming anxiety and worry, sending it down into the earth to be recycled and refreshed. Inhaling, it's just a light spiral of the body to float up. And then we sink back down, clearing away everything you don't need, drawing in what is fresh, what is revitalized, and sending down whatever we don't need. We digest it. We keep what we need, and we get rid of what we don't. That's our food, our thoughts, our ideas, anything that we consume. We keep what we need, and we release what we don't. Bring your feet together. One more motion with our kidney meridians here. Wrap your arms around your legs, and we're going to make a chew sound. You can keep your feet wider if you need to. Exhale and stretch up, making a chew sound. And stretching the kidneys. Stretching the kidneys. And then draw energy up from the earth. And place your hand on your heart and tap on your heart. Calming yourself, stimulating your endocrine system to release more hormones that create peace in the body. And then place your hands comfortably on your kidneys. You can do your palms or the backs of your hands. And breathe into your kidneys like you're filling up balloons. Calming peace into the body. Open the arms out to the sides to balance. And then flip the palms up. Now, we're going to feel the magnetic pull with one hand pointing down and one hand pointing up. And then we'll switch that, feeling the energy from the heavens and the energy from the earth, drawing both into the body to create balance. And gather the energy in, one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and feel calm, peaceful, and relaxed. Thank you for joining me, and thank yourself.